December 19th, 20th, and 21st, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're coming to the shortest day of the year. It's winter. And the sun and the moon are both in Sag. They're conjunct. Let's just get honest. We were saying this yesterday. It's really about how blunt can we be. If a baby were born right now with Mars in Aquarius and double Sag, they would be the most outrageous, funny, blunt, honest character. If the guy was walking through the streets, Mr. King, who had no underwear on, they'd say out loud, "Oh, look, the king has balls." And everyone would go, "No, no, no, don't say that." But they can't hold back. This is the part and all just goes blah. So I want to tell you a blah story. I have a team working with me. There's 3 of them that are old-fashioned Republican frackers. Yes, you heard me. They are financing a project on their planet called Earth where they really don't have the same idea about what it requires to take care of the Earth. Then I have another part of my team that are all these women who are very involved in anti-fracking, and they're concerned with growing their own local food and taking care of the practical world with their hands, being very simple and circles, working in circles and women's circles, rather than doing a hierarchy of the male and the old school old boys club. They couldn't be more opposite. My Sagittarius sits between the 2 of them and goes, "Oh my God, I can't figure this out." This is the nature of this world right now. We have so many opposites, Republicans and Democrats, the believers in the absolute freedom of our own culture, and then the constraining, controlling, old-fashioned conservatism. We've got this range, and then we're left not being able to talk about it because it's so confusing, said Mars in Aquarius. There's no right answer, and that's the truth. So I'm here to tell you, how do we stand away from the duality, from the polarization? How do we let the sun and the moon and Sag just give us the joy, with Mars and Aquarius the fun factor, and say, everything's working out with a reason and a purpose, far beyond our understanding, said the astrologer. But the important thing is that you know your own voice. And that's why people come to see me. How can I help you identify your voice on your terms without judging the other side and actually letting ourselves be loving even to that which we cannot understand? If we can let our Sag not be blunt and honest and ballsy and stick our finger in people's face, but actually be blunt and honest to say, "I don't get it, and I don't want to argue with you, because I know we're going to have a fight. So why don't we just find the joy factor that says, you do what you think is right, I'll do what I think is right, and let's all keep our hearts open so we can keep the conversation going." That's all I can figure out how to solve the problem, because I live in a world where I appreciate all the different flavors. I'm an astrologer, all 12 of you, or all 31 flavors, or all the flavors there are. I don't even know how to count. But I know one thing. If we don't keep our hearts open and accept the differences, we're doomed.